sometimes I'm scared that like the roller coaster will break and then I'll like die.
Okay, so everybody go to the board and write down the best thing about the roller coaster and the worst thing about a roller coaster.
Yes, when your stomach really seatbelts.
Did you write seatbelts?
Do you like my note?
Yes, I do. I want to go flying out.
It's just, I'm adding them.
You can't get the projector picture to turn off and the music to stay on.
I should have straightened my hair.
Because it's free, maybe.
Is that how you spell it?
Nauseous, yes, that's right, that's right. The nauseous. The nausea. I froze the picture up there. I'm trying to, there you are. I'm trying to get the picture to be blank,
When you're upset.
but I want the music still to play.
When you're upside down. When you're upside down.
I don't know. A real one this one.
Okay, I have that. That's the best part. It's like you're hanging.
All right, boys' corner. Y'all go right up the best and the worst thing.
What roller coasters are you on? Oh my god, we're a small child one. Yeah.
Yes.
Literally, and you can give me a big box.
Yes. Seatbelt. I think seatbelts are the only part I like about roller coasters. But I'm more of like a hang on for your life kind of person.
No, I'm like, I love when we hang upside down.
Right?
I want to go on a roller coaster now.
Okay, here, you get to draw it.
I think that would be on a roller coaster.
It'll be exactly the same as going on one. Yes.
Okay.
Drawing one's to be exactly the same.
Okay.
Same feeling. Just exciting. Okay, but yes, we have a few restrictions.
Cut my fast. That's the worst. I went to Galveston last Wednesday. I wanted to hear me open and it was so mad. So I wanted to do like every crazy
I like that.
Right? That's the Disney right now. It's a picture of like where you get on tour and like and you're over here, it's always packed. It's like a one stop.
Oh my gosh.
I like it.
Getting cut by fast.
That is the worst feeling.
1 hour, and then some person.
Yes, but when you're the fast pass person, it's the best feeling.
Getting cut by fast.
That's so funny.
I like this. Yes.
Yes.
Y'all are so funny.
There's a great big beautiful tomorrow,
This plus what you
shining at the end of every day.
I know.
There's a great big
Got it a song?
beautiful tomorrow.
I said it here earlier. You know the song?
Just
Wanted to sing it for this song?
man has a
All right.
star. He follows his dreams with kindness heart.
Okay. One more thing we're gonna do before we get started.
Reality is a dream come
Okay, you have to get up one more time. Okay, so this is I love roller coasters. This is I hate roller coasters. Alright, so we call it Likert scale. So come stand where you are
Is there a middle?
on the Likert scale. Alright? If you're thinking about if you're gonna work with somebody, think about where they are
I
on
know,
the
I'm gonna go
Likert
out the
scale.
door.
Allie's in the hall. Y'all all love roller coasters?
Somebody has to hate roller coasters, but they're not saying.
I used to.
Me too.
I hate roller coasters.
Me too.
I'll be on the next time. Okay, alright. Then we didn't have to differentiate. Okay, sit down.
I was gonna feel so.
Everybody was in the love category. Y'all are so funny. Y'all are so funny.
I like being a
The worst part is
I don't think I'll get on a plane.
The worst part is the what?
seatbelt.
Seatbelts. Okay. Okay, so keep that list in mind of all of the best things and the worst things. Let me turn this down a little bit. So I'm going to leave it on. I'm hoping that the music is going to inspire you. Okay? It's going to be inspirational for you. Okay? All right. Grab out your exploration packet for me real quick because your roller coaster has a few restrictions to it.
Oh.
I know. It's like seatbelts.
Can we like set the roller coaster flying and then it catches on the other rail?
Oh my god.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Can it have applause in the domain and range?
Oh, okay. Because you put it that way, I might be more willing to do
I
it.
never
But it would have to catch. So you're going to have to do some math on if it would catch on the other side.
Well, you just make the line and then just erase like the
Okay.
And then just make points.
All right. All right. I see you. I see where you're going with that.
That'd be so fun.
Okay. All right, so here's how it's going to work. All right, it says that we have an established company called the Thrill Ride Roller Coaster, and they've asked our group to design a roller coaster. All right. I can let you read. Why don't y'all read through this paragraph right here? I'm not going to read it to you. Read through that paragraph right there for me. 4.6.1. 4.6.1. Read through that paragraph for me. I'll leave the music on to keep us motivated. I don't know. If y'all don't like the lines, we may not want to make these too good because, you know, it's always the good ones that have lots of lines. It's the crappy ones that don't have a good line.
You just like have people like sign up like online and like you go to what your time is.
I like that
Yeah, but
plan.
I want to
I like that plan.
Have like a nice roller coaster app.
Right?
Yeah, it tells you the time.
Okay. I know. There's a new one at Disney World that does. You check in, but I hear that you have to go, as the gate's opening, you have to check in and then, go ahead and get your spot in line, and they go away in, 10 minutes. So you're still kind of in a line at the beginning, to even get in the park. You sign up for it, and then, you don't have to go, for a few hours.
It's
But
just like an app on your phone.
Right.
You could just say yeah, I want to
I'm gonna go to
they
this
put you
one.
in line
Yes,
online.
yes.
And then they say okay, then come to your scheduled time
That's a
5
good idea.
minutes before.
That's a good idea. I like it. I like that idea a lot. I like it. Use it. Use it in your project. Okay, very good. Very good.
The last time I went, I was too scared to ride it.
Which one?
The one that
Oh, yes. Evan and my dad rode it 5 times in a row the last time we were there. You can, these you're not going to be able to go upside down because we have to work in functions. So we can't spin upside down. Yes. We could using a circle equation, but this has got some restrictions to it with trig functions. But would I care if you put a circle on it? Let me think about it. I might let you use the circle equation. We might think outside the box here.
And then the circle can have a gap in it.
Yes.
At one percent.
Like a whoop.
Yeah,
Woo!
it's like a circle, but then it stops.
So you fly.
You fly upside down.
I'm not riding a roller coaster. It sounds really scary. I have issues with Snow White roller coaster at Disney World. It's like woo woo woo, and I'm like. So I've never rocked a roller coaster. Yeah. Y'all are scary. Okay. Have you had enough time to kind of read through a little bit? I know, we've been kind of chatting too. All right, I'll let you go back and read that in just a minute. But let me go through the restrictions really quickly, and then I'll tell you what I need you to do. So we're going to work on an interval from 0 to 15 where each unit represents 10 meters. So each little box that you're going to use from 0 to 15 is 10 meters. Okay, then it tells you that you have to have an entrance at 0:10 and an exit at 15:0 and 2 local extrema, a minimum and a maximum. Now again, if you want to think outside the box a little bit, I think I'm okay with that. So if you want to try to figure out how to think outside the box a little bit, that's okay with me. I'm okay with that. All right. The slope of the curve at the entrance and the exit point must be 0 in order to facilitate getting on and getting off. So think about your trig functions and where you have values that are 0. All right, flip over on the back side. All right. The curve must be smooth, meaning that we can't have any like absolute value graphs. Okay, so no like straight up, straight down. You have to be smooth so that your curves will stay on. All right. For continued customer entrance, maintenance, and future customization, you must build the roller coaster in pieces. So like you can't use one complete like cosine graph. Like this can't be your roller coaster. Okay. So you've got to have a couple of different pieces of your roller coaster. So like a cosine, a sine, and then a cosine again, or something like that. Does that make sense? Yes. Okay. Okay. This one has some rules about groups, but we're kind of a smaller class and we have some virtual people. So I'm going to give you the option of working in groups of either 2 or 3 or by yourself. You can choose if you want to work in a group of 2 or 3 or by yourself. Okay, I'm going to give you today, Thursday, and Friday, and on Monday we're going to present. Okay, so start on your graph paper. Okay, then I'm going to need you to make a PowerPoint with a couple of slides on it. Okay, and I'm not going to tell you how many slides, just as many as you think you need to make your roller coaster interesting. And here's the rubric for how it's going to be graded. Okay, so it's going to need a theme. It's going to need some color and some things that make it kind of interesting. And then the math of it is going to have to be correct. Okay, I need the math to be right. All right, then if you look down at the boxes, I'm going to grade the part about problem solving and math content on the PowerPoint. Then your peers are going to grade the rest of the boxes. Okay, so as everybody presents, and again, if you want to present by yourself, that's fine. Or if you want to present in a group of 2 or 3, that's fine. We're going to present on Monday. Your peers are going to grade you on math communication, presentation, delivery, and use of mathematical vocabulary. Okay? I know, scary, right? I'm kidding. I think it will be fun. Okay?
Vocabulary. This is a math class.
It is a math class. So we need math vocabulary. Like sine, cosine, amplitude. I know. That was a big word at the end there. Amplitude was a big word. Right? And like 15 letters. Okay. So as you get started, think about these things that you think make a roller coaster the best and the worst. And you can include things like how are you going to manage your line on your PowerPoint and all of those kinds of things, and use some color and things like that. But start with some drawings on your graph paper. I've got plenty of graph paper. Okay, so if you start one and you're like, this is awful, come get another piece of graph paper. It's fine. Okay, help yourself. All right, so first decide if you're working by yourself or if you're working in a group. And then, again, you can get started.
What's the max people per group?
3.
Yeah, we should just say
Biggest roller coaster.
Oh, then you don't have anybody to grade. Oh, now that's a good idea.
Wait, are we actually going to get to build these?
I don't know. We should.
We should Google slides.
Ooh, that would be cool. And make them touch. I like that idea. What could we build them out of? Oh, that'd be cool. That's a good idea.
Or we could go to Disney World and calculate the slope.
Now, I think that we should take a class field trip to somewhere to ride some roller coasters to do some research. Okay. I don't know. I'll do research on that while y'all draw roller coasters. I'll research.
I was going to go on so bad.
Anyone want to be in a group?